Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are seeing this video from. It's been a while. I've been away for a very long time. I think almost a year. I had to go and re-strategize, and come back even much more better. So on today's episode, we're going to start with the trades that I took this week. Yeah, I've been away on YouTube. That does not mean I've always been away from the charts. Now, I've always been on the chart, always taking trades, giving out signals to my private inner cycle. But now we are back to the public. So, as you all know, since the past few weeks, or I'd rather say months, there has been a very strong range on the forex pairs. Unless, of course, maybe you are a day trader, but as a swing trader, it's been difficult for us to actually take a trade this past few months. I don't think I've actually opened a trade for a long time now, or rather in a while I've not actually taken any trade unless the one I took this week. Actually, I have up to like two trades I've taken this whole month. Since the month of May, just two trades. And we're going to start from the GBP JPY. So basically, how you guys know I analyze my trade, I start from the higher time frame to know the direction of the market. I don't want to just come into the market blindly. Now, I want to know the direction of the market. So I took GBP JPY last year. Sorry guys, I took this trade GBP JPY this week, and it was actually a losing trade. I lost the trade, and if we should go back on how I actually take the trade, it's like this. We came to the monthly time frame, and it's very simple what we see here. It's even a 2 years old, or rather a 10 years old, can see this. This is a bullish market structure. Market is creating higher highs and higher lows, breaking major highs. This is on the monthly time frame. I do not trade from the monthly time frame. I only just want to identify the current direction of the market. So we've been able to establish that this market is on a bullish market. This is the highest point now. So once I have been able to identify the direction of the market on the monthly time frame, I do not scale down to the weekly time frame. I just go directly to the daily time frame, where I look for market structure to actually place a trade on the lower time frame. So on the daily time frame, we can actually see that. Remember, on the monthly, we already established that this is a bullish market. So the higher time frame is telling us buy. So what do we do next? You can see when this market was here, it started creating higher high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. Okay, let's just go down to the weekly time frame. Let me show you guys something. So on the weekly time frame, still we can see that this is a bullish market. This was the last high. This was the last high in the market. Market created higher high, higher low. Broke above this, and we had a break of structure here, and then came back for a retest, and then so I'm expecting this market to come back, to tap back into this monthly, weekly, or daily high. So how do I execute this? Now go down to my main market structure time frame, which is the daily time frame. This was the last resistance level here. See the market, when the market got to this level, it tried to break above, it couldn't. It tried again, it couldn't. Then it just melted down into this level. This now becomes our high, this now becomes our low. Then we have a new break of structure here. This is the high, this is the low. The market could not just take it anymore, because as you can see, there is a level here that has not been retested. If this daily time frame is to go with the weekly time frame, then the market needs to come back down here. Immediately, as soon as the market broke above this level, I would have looked. I did not take this trade. I waited for the market to come back into this level, because this would have been the best level for me to actually place a buy trade here, but it didn't. Instead, it just retested it and then it just kept buying. But then I knew that the market should come into this level, which it did. But then it started creating a range. When I saw that there's a long wick here and the market just want to start raging, I was not just ready to do anything on this trade yet until we got a break above. All I wanted to do is trade above this resistance level. I want to take a buy trade above this resistance level, because this is where buyers are sitting down at the moment. Buyers are above this resistance level. So below this resistance level right here, it's bearish buyers. Like the sellers are sitting below this level and buyers are sitting above this resistance level. So I want to take a trade above this level. So immediately the market, you see, it tried here, it couldn't break above, it tried, it couldn't break above. So immediately it broke above this resistance level right here. I waited for the retest here to take a buy continuation back into these major highs. So I actually took a trade around somewhere around, I think I took a trade somewhere around here, and then my stop loss was below the level. My take profit was on the next high. I was ready to swing this market for about 1 to 7, and then as you can see, the market just hit my stop loss. I'll try and edit the screenshot of the trade somewhere around this video. I'll put it here, I'll put it up here for you guys to see. So the market just hit our stop loss and then it just kept up going. So this was the trade I took on GBP JPY. So on the next pair we have AUD CHF. Actually, I've been holding this trade for, the market is kind of like very slow. I've been holding this trade for about a week plus now, and it still have not hit any. You know, the monthly candle is about to close, and there's no much momentum anymore. So probably the monthly candle will the next month candle will open next week, and then it might just stop me out on in a little bit of loss or probably profit. So on this market, we can see that on the AUD CHF, we are overall bearish. This is a bearish market. This is a bearish market. But I'm in a buy position on this bearish market. There's a way you take advantage of bearish. Overall, on the monthly time frame, we already know that it's a bearish market. But on this bearish market, you can see that after the market broke out from this support level right here, it pulled back. And when pulling back, it starts giving us a bullish market structure. And this bullish market structure here happens on the daily time frame. And as you all know, I am a daily time frame trend trader. I only look at the monthly for directional bias, for the major direction. So as you can see right here, we have been buying for a very long time, since October 2025. We've been bullish. So how did I take advantage of this move? I saw that first of all, let's draw out our structure level. This was the last resistance level that the market broke out for right here. The market broke out here, and this is like a false breakout, a fake out right here. The market came back to test this previous resistance level. Remember, we are bullish, so I'm going to keep on buying this market until the market has shown me a clear reversal pattern, a clean reversal pattern other than that, I'm still very much bullish on this market. We already had a new high here, indicating that price is coming back into these levels. So immediately we got a close around this level right here. I was not, you see, the market retested this level the first time and then came back, it take profit around here, then it pulled back. Now it's no longer interested in this level, so let's take this one out. Market is now interested in this previous resistance as support. So immediately the market got into this level, I waited to see the price reaction around this level, and then that's why I entered on my lower time frame. Basically, I don't enter from the 1 hour time frame. There are some things that I see before actually taking my entry. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to show you where I enter from on the 1 hour time frame. Not that I execute my trade on the 1 hour time frame. No, I have my time frame where I actually execute trades from. So I took a buy somewhere around here. I don't know if it was here or here, but this was exactly where I took a buy from. Then my stop loss was below this level, and my take profit for about 1 to 3 points. Yeah. So this trade has been running since last week. As you can see, we are still here. So I just want to wait for the open of the next month candle to know if I'll still be holding this trade, because it's very slow. You see, it has been stuck. We've been boxed around this level. It's been ranging here. So it's either it's going to stop us or take out our stop loss, or just go and go straight to take profit. So I also post this current trade somewhere around here in this video for you guys to see this current trade. So this is basically the only trades that I have been able to take so far in the month of May. So it's a little bit very slow these days, but I hope that next month is better. I usually take more than up to 3 to 4 or 5 trades in a month. Sometimes when there's no volatility in the market, at least 3 trades. But now it's just nothing. The only trade I took has actually hit our stop loss, and the other one is still running, which is AUD/CHF. So that's all, guys. By the weekend, I hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and don't forget to go out, spend your profits, have a nice time with your family. I'll be posting videos more often now. We're back and better. We'll be working on our videos, trying to improve more on YouTube content, and then I'll be also posting my weekly outlook starting from next week. I'll be posting my weekly outlook on the pairs I'll be interested in for the trades for the week. So that's all for now, guys. Thanks. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel, because that's what's going to help us grow quickly. Alright, guys. Thanks. Goodbye, and have a lovely weekend.